The ripple effect, Trump assassination attempt and its global implications. Picture this, it's July 13, 2024, and Donald Trump, the former president and a key contender in the upcoming presidential election, is rallying a crowd in Butler, Pennsylvania. The energy is high, the crowd is loud, and suddenly, chaos erupts. Thomas Matthew Crooks, a 20-year-old, fires shots at Trump. The scene becomes frantic as Trump clutches his bleeding ear. Crooks and a rally attendee are killed, and two others are critically injured. The shocking event doesn't just affect the rally, it sends shockwaves through the global economy and geopolitical landscape. Let's dive into the broader implications. Market turbulence. In the immediate aftermath, markets reacted with understandable volatility. Investors, spooked by the sudden spike in political risk, pulled back. Stock markets, which thrive on stability, experienced sharp declines. This reaction is typical in scenarios where political stability is suddenly disrupted. Investment and economic confidence. As the initial shock begins to fade, a more enduring issue arises: investor confidence. Both domestic and international investors start to play it safe, holding back on new investments. This caution can slow economic growth, as major projects and business expansions are put on hold. The ripple effect extends to consumer confidence as well, potentially leading to reduced spending and economic slowdown. Government spending. However, not all economic impacts are negative. In response to the heightened security concerns, the U.S. government ramps up spending on defense and law enforcement. This surge in spending can provide a short-term economic boost, especially in the defense and security sectors. It's a double-edged sword, though, as increased government spending in these areas might divert funds from other essential sectors. Safe haven assets. In times of crisis, safe haven assets like the U.S. dollar and treasury securities see increased demand. Investors looking for stability flock to these assets, strengthening the dollar and lowering borrowing costs for the U.S. government. This influx can offer a measure of financial stability amid the turmoil. Global geopolitical repercussions. The geopolitical landscape also feels the tremors. U.S. allies and adversaries alike reassess their strategies. The uncertainty stemming from this event can lead to shifts in international relations, as countries dependent on U.S. stability for their own economic and security policies find themselves in a precarious position. Strained and strengthened alliances. Allies of the U.S. face new challenges. Navigating the political fallout requires careful diplomacy and strategic adjustments. Some alliances might strain under the pressure, while others could strengthen as countries band together to address common security concerns. Enhanced cooperation on counterterrorism and intelligence sharing becomes a priority, potentially leading to a more robust international security network. Monetary policy adjustments. Central banks, keenly aware of the need to stabilize the economy, might adopt more accommodative monetary policies. The Federal Reserve, for instance, could lower interest rates to boost liquidity and encourage spending. These measures aim to mitigate the economic slowdown and restore confidence. Meanwhile, changes in inflation dynamics will guide central banks in adjusting interest rates accordingly. Economic experts' opinions. Economic experts have provided a range of perspectives on the potential impacts. Juliette K.M. from the Belfer Center notes that such incidents highlight the fragility of political stability and its direct link to economic confidence. She emphasizes the need for robust crisis management strategies to mitigate long-term economic disruptions. Another analyst, Robert Johnson from the Institute for New Economic Thinking, believes that while markets will experience short-term volatility, the resilience of the U.S. economy should prevent long-term damage. He points out that government intervention and fiscal policies will play crucial roles in stabilizing the situation. Reaction from President Joe Biden. President Joe Biden responded swiftly to the assassination attempt, condemning the violence and calling for unity. In his statement, Biden expressed relief that Trump was safe and extended his prayers to all those affected by the incident. He emphasized that there's no place in America for this kind of violence and stressed the need to unite the country against such acts. Biden also temporarily paused his campaign advertisements as a mark of respect and solidarity. Conclusion. The attempted assassination of Donald Trump has unleashed a torrent of economic and geopolitical consequences. From immediate market volatility and investment hesitancy to longer-term shifts in geopolitical alliances and security priorities, the impacts are profound and far-reaching. As the world watches and reacts, the responses of the U.S. and its global partners will shape the future economic and political landscape. Navigating this complex web of challenges and opportunities requires careful, proactive measures to ensure stability and growth in these uncertain times.